How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, please do me the biggest favor of all. Hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. Make sure to head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. And I try to stream there at least once a week, whether it be for Halo, Destiny, Call of Duty, Battlefield, or anything else you guys suggest for me to stream. And if you guys have any movies you guys want me to watch, whether they be on Blu-ray, digital outlets like Google Play or on Disney Plus, let me know in the comment section, and I will get to reviewing those for you guys as soon as possible. And I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a rant video today, and these are the things in video games currently that I despise. So here we go. So first of all, I don't understand why every game has to have a battle pass or the game drip feeds you content, free content. And some games even have both. Like, we can look at, for example, Halo 5. They drip fed us content. Like, after a year, they finally started giving us seasons. And they finally started putting in maps every 4 months. Even Call of Duty has adopted this model. Or a battle pass system where you have to grind and grind and grind for that one thing you want. Or if you want to skip the entire grinding session, you can just spend real world money and obtain that one cosmetic. And I think it's just ridiculous, the drip feeding and battle pass. Like, if there's a gun that I want, if there's a cosmetic I want, I should be able to just be able to purchase it or have a challenge in game that I can, you know, not easily, but make it a little bit difficult, but not too difficult, so that way the player base can say, hey, I accomplished something in game. Having this drip feed content and battle pass system, there's no longer really a sense of accomplishment in video games. You play a video game and you're just grinding and you're grinding and you're grinding because game companies want you to just keep playing and playing and playing their game and their game only. The problem is that there are so many games on the market, and most people are not going to stick around with your game if it takes forever to grind to one thing, unless they're really poor and they only have the ability to buy one game, and they stick with that for years, which most people don't do. Next, most major games today are launching with a battle royale, even if the franchise doesn't need it, or if the franchise didn't even start with one. Call of Duty did not start with battle royale. They did that in Black Ops 4, where they ripped out the campaign and put in Blackout. Now we have Call of Duty Warzone. Battlefield put in a battle royale, Battlefield Firestorm into Battlefield 5. Didn't need it, and when it did launch, Battlefield, it had like 1 or 2 weeks of, yay, Battlefield has battle royale, and now it is basically non-existent. No one even talks about it, really. Games really just need to stop following the trends, and they need to be original. Games need to come up with original ideas and stop following the trends of every single other game out there. Next problem I have with games currently is that they're launching half-baked. They launch half-finished because of needing money now. They need profit. They need to meet the deadline. They get hate mail. They get death threats. Whatever it is, companies are releasing their games half-finished. And then through a year or so, they update it, and they fix the game, and they polish it. And it's like you buy a game, and then 2-3 years later, then the game is actually what they wanted it to be 2 to 3 years beforehand. And that is a very big problem. You can see this in games like The Avengers, Cyberpunk 2077, Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2017, PUBG, Apex Legends, No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, and so many more. Why games are releasing half-baked is a very big problem. And because of that, a lot of people will play your game for like a month, and then after that, they quit. And then they'll come back once the game is finished in 2 to 3 years. And that is a very big problem. It's making it where companies are coming up with strategies of make money now, fix the item that we sold later, and hopefully people will come back. Sometimes that strategy works, sometimes that strategy does not work. Next thing, many games are trying to be a bunch of different ideas all crammed into one game and failing to be good at one of them. Example for just quick sake would be Call of Duty. Call of Duty has campaign, which is really average and short. Like, for example, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, that campaign I was able to beat in 4 hours. 4 hours. That's really horrible. When it launched, it had broken multiplayer. The aim assist was way too strong. Guns were all over the place in terms of balance. And then it had, zombies. Every Call of Duty has to have a survival mode. Whether it be zombies or spec ops or, alien invasions or whatever. It's like, why? Just focus on what makes your game your game. Focus on making something unique and special, and quit trying to put so many different ideas into one pot and hoping that something will stick and land with the customer. Because a lot of times it will not. Last two things. We have very few single player games that require no internet connection. We have very few single player games, just to keep it simple. Like, the last good single player game that I have played would be Resident Evil 7, and then before that, Alien Isolation. Like, if you go onto your game store, whether it be for Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, most games are multiplayer. And most people, when they talk about video games today, they are with a multiplayer component, whether it be for Battle Royale or normal, like Call of Duty 66. Most games, people don't talk about the single player portion. And that's a really big problem. Like, we have Call of Duty, Battlefield, Apex, Overwatch, PUBG, Fortnite. When you think of video games today, you don't think of anything single player really being up there anymore. And that's really a bad thing. And then the single player games that we do have, most of them require a internet connection. That way they can sell you DLC story expansion packs later. Like, for example, Doom Eternal. That game is really great, but it requires internet connection because not only does it have a single player campaign, but it has multiplayer, and then they're selling us multiplayer and single player expansion packs. But how do you get those? You have to have an internet connection. So you can't even play the single player of Doom Eternal without the internet connection. So, yeah, do keep that in mind. And then lastly, a lot of games are going free to play, which is great because it allows people to test your game out. But unfortunately, there are those people that will, because it's free to play, spend lots of money on loot boxes and other in-game currency and battle passes and season passes, which has led to, 8-year-olds using their mom's credit card and spending $6,000 on, a lottery machine, which is a very big problem. So those are my things currently in video games that I do not like. I'm hoping that these things will be removed eventually, and the game companies will come up with ways to fix these problems that I currently see. That is my hope, that's my dream, that's my desire. And let me know if you guys agree with me in the comment section on any of these things. Are there things in games that I didn't discuss that you guys don't like? And how do you guys think some of these things can be resolved in the future? Let me know in the comment section. You guys all have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.